Welcome back to the Castro Files.
Hi, guys.
How you doing, honey?
I'm wonderful. Hi, how are you?
Good.
You didn't ask me how I was. I was just about to ready to share how I was.
How are you? You doing
Fantastic.
well? All right.
Obviously.
Hope you all are doing good today. Thank you again so much for joining us on the Castro Files.
Yes.
It is going to be an interesting one. This
I'm
is one of these
excited.
macabre kind of like, why do people do certain things
love
kind of
those,
stories. But first, go out, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you don't mind. All of the audio is pushed out under the bar is open out on iTunes and Spotify and all the places you can find audio.
Yep.
And then where do we find all the photos?
If you are listening, if you want to check out the photos and the videos that we're referencing in our stories, feel free to please go out to the Castro Files on Instagram.
And like that and follow that as well.
Yep.
Also, go out, check out the swag out under Minor League Studios.
Yes.
You can find us under the shop. It's under the Castro Files channel out on that.
Yep.
So if you don't mind, we've got all sorts of shirts. We've got all sorts of fun things.
fun
I've got a
swag.
couple new ones. We were
I
up in
need some new
Colorado.
stuff.
We were up in Colorado a little while back, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it instilled.
inspired
it
you?
inspired me. That's what
All
it is,
right.
to make some Bigfoot shirts. So I'm gonna
Oh,
have some
cool.
Bigfoot ones
I'm
on.
excited.
So, you know, you just talked last time about the Honey Island Swamp Monster, which is kind of like right in hand with that. So
Yeah.
absolutely. So now I got to remember to put these in order to go ahead and share with you guys. So,
Yep.
all
There
right,
you go.
today. All right, this is out on a website called thevalue.com.
Okay.
And this is the Sedlec, Sedlec, Ossuary Church of Bones. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Let's do this.
The creepy church that's decorated with thousands of bones. When you first visit the ossuary, it looks like nothing more than an average old medieval Gothic church on the outside.
Okay.
Cue Peter. He's over there texting somebody.
No, he's checking out the story online.
Okay, there you go. But you'll discover it's no ordinary chapel once you walk inside the small Roman Catholic church.
Okay.
Located in Sedlec, in the suburbs of Kutna Hora.
Careful how you say that.
I know. In the Czech Republic, Sedlec Ossuary is popularly known as the Church of Bones.
Okay.
It contains skeletons of approximately 40,000 people. Those are the people who died of the plague in 1318 and during the Hussite Wars in the 15th century. It is the second largest Gothic architecture of this type after the catacombs of Paris.
Okay.
Which we have
We've
talked
talked about,
right.
yes.
It's very, I don't understand it. Like, I understand you have to do something with bones, but technically, like, you could bury them, I guess. It takes about 1 hour by train from Prague to Kutna Hora, which was once the second largest city in the Czech Republic. The modern Kutna Hora is small in size and population, so visitors can reach the Sedlec Ossuary by foot after they get off the train.
Oh, wow.
When you get inside the church, in the center, you will see a big chandelier of bones, which contains at least one of every bone in the human body.
What?
Yeah.
Creepy. Who put that together?
Right? There's a photo of it.
What do you do for a living? Chandelier
Right.
bones.
Another impressive work is the
Bones
coat
of
of
chandelier.
arms from the Schwarzenberg family, a Bohemian aristocratic family whose members are of Czech nobility and achieved the ranks of princes of the Holy Roman Empire. How did all those bones end up being craved in a? I don't know why it says craved. Craved in a small chapel located in the Czech Republic. The story traces back to 1278, when the king of King Ottokar II Bohemia sent Henry, the abbot of this.
Is that his title?
Yes.
Oh, my Lord.
Cistercian monastery. I'm probably saying that wrong.
Okay.
In Sedlec to the Holy Land in Jerusalem. The abbot brought back a jar of earth from the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, the place where Jesus was crucified in Golgotha. The soil was spread across the abbey cemetery, and that made the place a desirable burial spot throughout Central Europe. Because that's where Jesus' theoretical
Resurrection.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
where he was from. In the mid 14th century, many people died due to the outbreak of the Black Death. Many of them went to Sedlec before their death. Then the Hussite War in the 15th century brought more casualties to the rest of the cemetery. The community started to build a Gothic church near the cemetery, and many bones were moved and stacked in pyramids in the basement, where it was used as an ossuary.
What's an ossuary?
We probably have to look that up. Because
Peter, can you look up ossuary? Because I can't even tell you how to spell it.
It's OSSUARY.
I was so close. I said A, but
Yeah. In 1870.
You got it?
You got it? Let's see.
I got it. Ossuary is a container or room in which the bones of dead people are placed.
There it is.
Interesting.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
Pretty
super straightforward.
Yeah, thank you.
And very macabre. Why do you need a room?
I don't know.
I mean,
in 1870, František Rint, a local woodcarver and carpenter, was employed by the Schwarzenberg family to organize the bones. After bleaching and carving the bones, he decorated the interior of the church with these bones and successfully created a breathtaking macabre result.
Okay.
40,000 human bodies are artistically arranged to form decorations and furnishings for the chapel that is known as the Church of Bones. Visitors can find this signature of Rint executed in bones on the wall near the entrance of the chapel. Though the macabre place is creepy in one sense, many find it peaceful rather than scary. Looking at the bones and skeletons of people who died centuries ago, some may ponder the question about the ephemerality of mortal life, as well as the meaning of one's existence. Okay. And that's the story. It's just this location. So this is a super quick
Oh, wow.
one, but it literally comes down to.
So that was inside the church like that?
Yeah.
So it's a building, right? It's not a building of bones. It's just a building.
Let's go back through the photos real quick and we'll talk through these real quick. So we've got, this is the church.
Okay.
It just looks
it's
like
really
an
pretty.
old school
Catholic.
Gothic church,
Yep,
right?
very Catholic.
And you have that. And then we can kind of go down the line, right? You've got the chandelier again, which is every human bone is in.
I mean, the creativity behind it is kind of cool because you had to come up with this shape using bones.
Who makes a chandelier?
I don't know. A chandelierist of bones.
Right.
So a couple things.
Yep.
So 40,000 people is a lot of bones. I mean, one body is a lot of bones, especially when you think about all the tiny ones, but 40,000 of them. I will tell you that it's probably, like, I've been to Prague. Prague is beautiful.
I absolutely
I want to take you to Prague.
Go.
But
yeah.
so I wonder, like, if the surrounding area of this is
probably
as
amazing.
beautiful
Yeah, I'm certain.
and then just has this creepy.
Who's the craftsman, that carpenter?
Well, who decided to do this? I get that.
When you just got a pile of bones lying around.
8 million bones?
8 million bones in there? There's 40,000 people. How many bones are in the human body? Times.
Huh? 206 bones
times
in the
40,000,
there we
8
go.
million bones.
I do have to
Jeez.
say that your stories always have the hardest names, titles, and locations ever. You always do
I have
these European
to thank Peter
ones.
for this one because
Okay,
he sent
you did
over
send the idea, but
for this one.
I just was noticing this as you were saying, like, that man's 10 titled name. I was like, your locations always have the hardest
It is good though.
words
I'm trying
to
to find him real
enunciate.
quick.
He always picks somewhere in Russia or
Always,
like
he loves the
Slovenia,
European
Slovakia,
thing that it's from
don't
like
mean
Romania. Yeah.
yeah,
The
exactly.
history behind it though,
Or
is-
China.
Yeah, it's because they're like the United States only a couple hundred years old,
Right.
400, something like that. If
Right.
you really go back from like the United States, not Native American, of course. But like European places, they're thousands of years old. You know what I mean?
But
And
you
it's
always,
just
I
different.
always laugh. Like mine are always like stateside and super simple. I was laughing though because I think
You're
you meant
talking.
to say
Go ahead.
furnishings, and you said furnishings.
Furnishings.
Furnishings. I was
What
like,
was his name? I better find his name. real
oh, the
quick.
guy at the very top.
Yeah. There's a lot of photos on this in this
cool.
article, and I'll post the article. So his name was
photos, you mean?
King of King Ottokar II Bohemia, and then he sent Henry, the abbot of the Cistercian monastery in Sedlec.
That's like 10. One guy was 5. I thought that was bad. And
It's
then
all
it was
good
double
though.
for the next
So
guy.
this is a short one for you guys.
That's kind of a cool,
Yeah,
like,
just kind of-
very macabre.
If you were ever in the Czech Republic,
I don't think I'd go to this church.
why,
I think
dude,
it'd
it'd
freak
be
me
rad.
out.
I mean,
Would you go?
Absolutely. I would go to
Really?
this one.
Now you're gonna have a ghost follow you home, and
I don't think. Maybe.
oh no, if there's bones there, I feel like it's probably haunted.
So you wouldn't go to the Paris catacombs or this?
I wouldn't go. People die when they go to catacombs,
No,
dude.
I would do that in a
go
heartbeat. Yeah,
for-
people who die of natural causes all the time.
Well, but that's not getting lost, getting eaten by something in the dark because
Not gonna
nobody
happen.
ever found that guy. So yeah, I
Did
mean,
they not ever? Who knows?
they found his footage.
But would you
they
know?
didn't find
He's
him.
just a bag of bones at this point.
I mean, he knew when it happened.
It's all good. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Peter. Appreciate
Thanks,
you,
Peter,
honey.
for helping us
The
figure stuff
assists,
out. Yeah,
absolutely. Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much. We appreciate you guys tuning in for
Yes.
another Castro
And
Files.
remember, sharing is caring.
Yep.
So share us with friends and family.
Absolutely. Go hit the
Love
like
you
and
guys.
subscribe if you don't mind.
Have a great week.
Cheers. Catch you next time.